workshop. Stihl AR 3000 battery backpack. I'm going to give you a quick rundown on my views on it after using it for 2 years and extensively using it day in, day out on maintenance. My initial kind of purchase for it was purely selfish reasons. After 25 years of using two-stroke strimmers, blowers, edge trimmers, etc., the old wrists and elbows and arms were falling apart, so I thought, right, let's have a look at this stuff. And I did kind of do a bit of research before I initially outlaid on it, because they are around £1,000 for the battery, then the charger, then you've got your first big kit, which I got was the combi engine head case. I already had all the petrol attachments to go on the end, so this was the first one I went into. This was because I thought it was the hedge trimmers that were kind of giving me the grief at the time, which they were. Hedge trimmers, petrol, and the vibration, that high frequency off the engine and the weight of them, it does take it out of you. Love this. Loved the kind of quiet of the motor, the less vibration, instantly kind of took to them. And within a couple of weeks, moved on to the Stihl FSA 130 cowhorn strimmer. Now this is the thing that I have used the most with the backpack. Daily maintenance. This is simple to use. There's no start in it, there's no nothing. You just put your backpack on, plug it in, away you go. 3 power settings. You've got your low, you've got your medium, you've got your high. I generally run this 90% of the time, the lowest settings, around kind of lawns, around windows, etc. I feel real safe compared to using petrol gear. But you can run this on variable speed, so you can run it on your lowest setting, and you can run it kind of a quarter of that and just tickle around the lawn without worried about putting stones, hopefully, touch wood, through windows, etc. The blower here, brilliant. Again, great piece of kit. Okay, I'll just give you a bit of a close-up on this, just so you can see. Plastic cover, got a few kind of cuts in there, nothing too serious. The end bit, it's been rammed in and out quite a few holes, and starting to show a bit of wear. Now the main thing for me was runtime. You know, everyone goes on about runtime, everyone asks me about runtime. I get stopped all the time using this here. I get stopped by members of the public, I get stopped by builders, other gardeners. There must be more people around here using these than me. Anyway, runtime, really good. If I'm using this strimmer on daily kind of maintenance, we probably knock out 20-25 gallons in a day. I can get that through the whole day using the strimmer. I don't know what this costs to charge, but I do know that I'm using a hell of a lot less fuel than I did before I had it. I was always filling up two-stroke tins, always, continue getting through so much of it. Whether these are more environmentally friendly than petrol, I don't know. What do they give out to make them compared to what you pump through the machines? But on a user kind of scale, you're not breathing all that two-stroke fumes coming out, as good as your new engines are. And like I've said, vibration, noise, great for noise sensitive areas if you start early in the morning, if you're working in hospitals, if you're working in offices, around buildings where there's people working, or just generally if you're going to work in an area. When the neighbour comes out and says, listen, do you know it's 10 o'clock, I'm still asleep, and you're like, well, what can you do? I haven't noticed any lack in runtime over the 2 years I've had it. And I was told initially 1,500 charges before you notice any depreciation in the power that it'll hold, but I haven't noticed any. So over 2 years, maybe 200 charges in a year, 400 charges. What have I saved against in fuel? I don't know. If I can get another year out of it, I'd be happy. Okay, so that's just my brief thoughts on the Stihl AR 3000 backpack battery and a few tools you can get with it. Again, it may not be to everyone's likings. I will be doing a review on the smaller AP300s and the AP300Ss that fit in a lot of the handheld battery gear. Again, for me, work out brilliant. Maybe not so much for heavy work, go back to petrol stuff, but for everyday maintenance, for trimming, perfect. You might have different views on it. You can always get in touch. Anyway, thanks for watching. Welcome to my channel. Don't be too cruel if you're going to leave a comment, and I'm guessing it's a like and subscribe type thing. But thanks a lot, and see you again.